Oh, what will be my biggest fear for Gaia? My biggest fear for Gaia is that it. Okay, that's a good question. I could do a whole thing on that. But my biggest fear for Gaia, Gen 10, for anyone who's wondering, is probably two things. The first one is the same fear I always have, and that is that there's like 70 new Pokemon. That kills me every time. I don't want that ever. Like, and we've gotten it with Gen 7 and basically with Gen 6 too. I want at least 100 new designs. That can include like special forms, I guess. But I would just love 100 brand new designs, and then we're probably going to get whatever forms. So like if there's like 120 plus like with the forms, that's amazing. But I like I just said, I really love like 150. I got to get started though on the main topic here. My other biggest fear for Gaia is that it's too much like Scarlet and Violet in any way, because then people are gonna lose their minds. And to be honest, I not like I loved the Scarlet and Violet art style. It was trash, and the graphics were pretty bad too. I love Scarlet and Violet, but the visuals are not for me. They're like kind of muddy and blocky and all that. Yeah, Rocky, what's up? I'm talking about Gen 10 because I was asked about it, but that's enough of that. People who got in here early got to hear it. So this tweet inspired me. That's what I start off with, right? Because I'm making content for tweets, right? That's the whole shtick. But obviously I did a dog tier list last time. And when I did that dog tier list, I was like, okay, I got to do fox tier list next. Or a cat tier list. I mean, that's the more natural one, right? So here I am, and I've been excited to do this for like over a month now since I did the last one, because I really love doing these. I wish I had some music in the background. I'm starting to just like feel that, like where I need music for these videos. I feel like me just talking is just a little empty, but we will get there. And I was thinking about this because Lumi brought up a good point to me, my co-host on the podcast, Trader Lumi. He brought up to us because we were going to do a tier list, and he's like, but what about the new megas? Because it was a megas thing. I'm like, shouldn't we do this tier list after the new megas? And it's like, yeah, I was thinking about the dog ones and any tier list that I do, and I'm just like, oh man, I'm gonna have to like revise these at some point when something new comes. And I've already thought of a way to do that, which is to take the old tier list. I saved the dog one, right? Save it, then bring it up, and then just like add in the new people, the new Pokemon into it, and be like, where does this go? Where does that go? So it'll be a shorter like video, maybe not even a live stream. I could make it a live stream, but whatever. Let's see. How would you feel if they started using AI for Pokemon? I'm not a fan. Oh, that'd be awful, to be honest. Like, what could AI create Pokemon wise? If it ever gets to the point where it's as good as a human creating something, then, you know, that's going to be crazy. But at the same time, if we can't tell the difference, we can't tell the difference, and that really won't affect us that much. But I am not pro AI at all. I literally hate it. Excuse me. So I'm going to try to answer this question: the cat Pokemon or the dog Pokemon? Because I already did the dog tier list, so now it's time to do the cat tier list. Okay, so here's the dog one, right? So I already saved it. So I was thinking like, the best way to do it is to create a new one. And so I did like all the work behind the scenes here. Oh, I can just reset. I hope it's that easy. Oops. I hope it's that easy. I gotta exit this. Oh, dang, but it erased my... This is what I was hoping, that it wasn't going to erase my classes or whatever here. So that sucks. But I'll just redo it then. Any Pokemon remix or lo-fi should be okay without copyright concern, right? I guess, yeah, Glitch has some, but what's good, Mikasa Sukasa? I'm chilling. I'm ready to start this here tier list. And so if you guys remember last time, if you were here or not, we basically were making the bones of this tier list. It's not really like I'm tier listing them as I go, because basically towards the end I will like do, I need to stop hitting the camera. I'll stop. That's right. I will do it basically off air too, to like just do a little tweaking here and there. But I'll try not to do that because I want to give you guys the full experience. This is going to be the worst color, which is this color. And D is going to be this color because it's like the next progression, and C is going to be gray because it's mid. Oh, and I forgot I need to add one up here. Add a row above for the watermark. No, that's S. This one. I'm getting decent at making these now, huh, right? I know how to do all this. I just need like a template one that is always like this. Okay. So, we'll put in like what they mean later. I guess we were doing bestest boys, but I don't know what you do with cats. Like, how do you even... I'm thinking already I know an F tier you're set on. Yeah, there's a few. There's a few. That's the question. Do I like dog Pokemon better than cat Pokemon? Even though I hate on dog Pokemon probably more. And also, what is a cat Pokemon? Like, what are we getting at here? Let's begin. Okay. You guys can talk to me as you wish, but I'm going to try to get through this. So, Gen 1, cats. Let me know if you see or know of any cats here that we're, like, just missing, because I don't want to miss any. So, going through, these are not cats, though they are sus. Foxes are not cats. Jigglypuff is not a cat. There we go. The first one. That, Rocky, that's funny. Caterpie. Should I count Caterpie? There was there was one more tier list, right? Or not tier list, but, oops, that's the wrong thing. Let's do this. And it was like, what in the world? Are they cats? Are they meow? And he's going to be the first one. Because I love that so much. Yeah, after watching all the HPP tier lists, I think I know the most hated out of this group too. F tier for sure. Yeah, I don't want to ruin the surprise, even though y'all are avid listeners here. But, you know, for the VOD people. So I got to the first cat, not Caterpie, but the cat, right? Where's he gonna go? Where's he gonna go? I love Meowth, actually. I gotta do all these forms of it, Meowth too. How much? See, I have no gauge right now for like what's the peak cat though. Like I don't even know. These might change. The first ones might change. Look at this cat lineup I've got going on. So Alolan Meowth is definitely just a C. Yeah, because I don't hate it and I don't love it. This is mid either way. So let's just do it like this anyway, because this is what I normally do. This is like my normal tier list. Great. Good. Mid. Bad. Absolute trash. Oh, I hate when it does that. Let's do garbage. Garbage. That's the simple version, right? Even great is like Not my favorite. I like top tier. Even though perfection's got to be above it, right? So Meowth is good, right? Alolan Meowth is just so bland. They shouldn't even have made it, to be honest. This guy, I loved. I loved him. And then he turned his body in Sword and Shield, and he's got like this fat flabby beard. What is a flabby beard? Even my beard, if I were to grow it like that, it wouldn't be flabby, okay? I wish he was just a ball of fur, like the leaks said. The leaks were like, Meowth gets a regional form, and it's a ball of fur. With all that being said, I still think he's good. Let me see if I do this, what happens. Let's see. Galarian. Freaking Yahoo, bro. Ugh. Am I the only one that has the issue, like, with, where these things happen? Hold on one second. I'm gonna do something really quick, and I don't want y'all to see my screen. I hate doing this stuff. So settings, search engine. Change this search engine to Google. Set as default stay. It never stays. It never stays. I don't know why. It's like the weirdest thing ever. Okay, so we're going to do this, and we're going to do this, and then I'm going to bring y'all back into the fold. Bring you back into the fold. There. Ta-da! Cool. So it looks like, he's got the blob. He looks cool here. Here is all right. I really like his face here, right? But the blob, the flab, bro, the flab. It's hurting me. I need to get moving though. I'll still put him in B because I love his little face. It's better than normal Meowth to me. The head, I mean, but not the freaking, even the colors I love. Let's see. So we're going to pull this all the way over here just to be concise. Sorry, give me a second. Okay, cool. So they are done, those two. Where did I go? Where's the cats? Where'd they go? Okay. This guy I love. Absolutely love Gigantamax Meowth. So much. He's a good long boy. Good long cat. Freaking Rocky putting cringe on my stuff. Was it cringy? I don't know. I'm just me. I really love Meowth's face in the Gigantamax form. It's so great. So it's the best one for me. Persian is literally mid-tier for me. Like, I do not care about Persian at all. It's nice. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely better than this one. It's a nice cat, but I just don't care about it. Like, they need to do something to it. And when I say do something to it, I don't mean this abomination that I can't find. Here it is. Ugh, so bad. So bad. In the garbage tier you go. I'm going to make this color too, just so I don't get confused. Let's read what y'all is saying. Unfortunately, huge. Yeah, Mono Steel's cool for sure. I'm a cat lady for what? For loving these cats? I don't know. They're like, these are all like kind of meh cats to me. I really like Long Meowth. But yeah, the rest are, they are what they are. This is so bad to me because I don't know. I would even have hated it if it was proportionate. Like, it was totally fat. I'd be like, this is terrible. It's just bad all around. I love the color. That's it. Okay, so now I need to figure out where I left off. So I was around here, I think. Monkeys and dogs and frogs and foxes and frogmen and plants. I'm not going to go through all of these categories, but that might be fun, actually. Jellyfish and rockmen and a turtle and horses and a hippo, magnets and a duck, ostrich and a seal and a piece of muck, a piece of goo, some gas ghosts, some snake tapir, crabs, balls, eggs, seeds, whatever, plants, a cool little dinosaur with a skeleton head. I'm definitely not going to do this for every generation, so enjoy it right now. I'm thinking I'm just going to do this for Gen 1. Some fighting weird creatures. Men. They're men. Really weird lizard with a human tongue. Gas bags? Ugh. Really poor attempt on a rhino. Kaiju. An egg thing. Vines. A really thick kangaroo that doesn't jump. Seahorses. Fish. Starfish. Where's Yori at? I need Yori. I was almost gonna be like, Yori, come on my stream, because literally she knows who's next. Like, are there no more cats in this generation? Really creepy mime men. The coolest dragon bug. A freaking opera singer. Electabuzz, which is a yokai gorilla thing. A oni gorilla thing. Duck faced dinosaur. A really big bug. A bull fish that turns into a dragon. Nessie. Eevee. So, did we decide? Also, this is a big blob of something. Which last time I did have the blob go into Are You a Meow? Was anything else meow? I don't think anything else is meow, to be honest. What's up, Epic Randomness? Flat face cat is worse than flat beard cat. Yeah. Yes, 100%. I don't think any of these are could be cats. I don't think any of them could be. As I was just naming them all. That'd be a fun video just for me to just name exactly what I think all of these freaking Pokemon are. Yeah, so I didn't put Eevee as a dog. And I don't think that it's a fox, because I'm going to do a fox tier list, right? Yeah, Mew and Mewtwo are definitely sort of cats. Dang, I almost wish I had done this later so that I would have more people on trying, because last time it was just the perfect amount of people that were helping me out here, because I need some help, guys. But let's see. This is just a more pure me tier list then. So I picked Jolteon as a dog. I was convinced by the chat that Jolteon is a dog. Hoppip line is next. Yeah, that's true. Flareon is a fox. Vaporeon is a chimera. Eevee. Eevee's gonna go here. To me, Eevee is not a cat. Nope. Eevee's not a cat to me. Though I could see why people would think it's a cat. So, continuing. I'm going to leave these three for the foxes. This, I'd leave it for a marine creature. Because it's to me, Vaporeon is got webby skin. Boing kind of thing. There's no hair on it to me. Which makes me feel like it's a fish almost. Maybe scaly skin. That could work. So a polygon duck, some really ancient jellyfish things, some really ancient horseshoe crabs, A flying dino with some rocks. A bear. A bear cat? Is Snorlax a cat? Is Snorlax a cat? I'm pretty sure Snorlax is a bear. I don't know, something bit me. I'm pretty sure Snorlax is a bear. Like, it's always been a bear to me. But the cat in it kind of makes me want to put it here. This may be, oh my gosh, scrolling too quick. I just have to put the Gigantamax, even though it's like, because this is literally the same thing. It's not a cat anymore. It's a freaking tree. Snorlax is an employee. Yeah, exactly. Snorlax really is an employee. But it surprisingly doesn't look as much like a man as other Pokemon. Talking to you, Mr. Crime. Okay, so got all these birds. Little dragon, serpent, big dragon, and then these guys, who are the ultimate cats, right? Mew definitely is a cat. And Mew is definitely perfection. Let me see, even on this, I think they put Mew here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I might be mistaken. Oh no, here she is. Just rightfully so. Mew is definitely a cat. Therefore, Mewtwo has to be some kind of part cat, right? These Mewtwo are like alien. They lost all the bit of cat of them. Well, I guess Mewtwo kind of does too. So, Mewtwo's definitely on here. The Megas, is there anything feline about them at all? Is there anything feline about them at all? I don't think so. Poochyena and Mightyena might be hyenas, but they're more dog than cats. I think I did them for... Yeah, I definitely did Poochyena for dog. 100%. Dang. I, like, feel like I have to put them as well. Even though they, like... Especially Y. Like, Y loses everything. This is like a frog to me. But it's for fun, right? It's for fun. I'm not going to put Y. Is that like just... Does that hurt people's brains? Because it kind of does for me too. He got cat DNA. Whatever. I don't care if that bottom tier is like full. Okay, so finally done with Gen 1. Hopefully going to be a little quicker. So, we're just going through these. Like I said, I'm not going to do what I did last time because that would take forever. None of these are cats, right? No, that's Angel. And so we get to Hoppip line. Mega Mewtwo X reminds me of the Sphinx slightly. Yeah, I mean, that's how we got to the Sphinx of Absol, which last tier list I put Absol in like the Are You a Dog category, but this time it's going to be a cat. Spoiler. Hoppip. I don't think that Skiploom and Jumpluff can count. Like, they evolved past it. But Hoppip is definitely a cat in some way or another. And Hoppip, to me, is good. If you take away this, it's like a little cat creature. I'm trying to think of Skip. Let's go here. Let's go Skiploom. Can this be considered a cat in any way? Ugh, I don't know, guys. The betas are definitely cats. The betas are 100% cats, but I think once Skiploom is like more just like a plant with big ears. Like, there's no catness to it anymore. Catness. Whereas Hoppip has like cat ears. That's what changed it a lot. I always love this artist. Yeah, we just lose the catness when we get to Skiploom, I think. And that's why that's not going to be a cat. Everybody wants to be a cat. Y'all know that song? That's for the real ones. It's a cat dog ball. I mean, what are these? You know, what is Cleffa? Is Cleffa a cat? I don't think so. What is Cleffa? What is Cleffa? Is Clefairy a cat? No. If anything, they're rabbits. Yeah, rabbits. Yeah, good call. Randomness knows. Randomness knows. Okay, monkey is where we left off. Let's go. Okay, so Espeon is 100% a cat. Like, there's not even a question. And as for cats go, it's pretty much perfect. It's pretty much a perfect cat. I might lower it later because it's not like my favorite. I don't know. Umbreon, though, is a bit more difficult because I don't see Umbreon as a cat. I don't really see it as a dog either, and I don't really see it as a fox either. What is Umbreon? Can it be a cat? This is difficult, guys. Like, actually, we were thinking about doing these on the podcast. Like, let's do a dog tier list or whatever, you know? But I could just see us arguing over what is what the whole time instead of actually even ranking them. That's the real hard part. Umbreon is somewhere between a cat and a dog with a hint of rabbit. It does give rabbit vibes, doesn't it? Did I not put it as a dog, though? Because now that I'm just, like, looking at it, it's very dog-like to me. What is this? Like, this is the perfect example, right? This is what it is. It's such a perfect Pokemon because you can't know what it is. Cats just don't have ears like that, guys. They just don't. As Umbreon's here with like these, Espeon's here with like these giant like ears. It's different though, right? It's different. If anything, it's more of a dog, and I missed out. I might have to revise my dog thing. You know what, though? Just for the heck of it, you're going to go here because I'm so confused by you. Cool. Yeah, so people are saying moon rabbit, black cat, and Egyptian cat vibes. Yeah. Yeah, they do give you fox vibes, right? But then their faces are not at all. Yeah, that's funny, JC. I know. I mean, you could make your cat have a tail like Espeon, though. I don't recommend that. I do not support animal cruelty. So anyway, let's go move on here. So they were like around here, I think. And there's all of these guys. Gligar is not a cat. Sneasel. So here's the crazy thing, right? I would not really count Sneasel as a cat, but apparently the Pokemon Company does. It's a cat weasel mix. I wish I had the artwork, but there's like artwork of like all the cats in Pokemon. And guess who's there? Your girl Sneasel. And I gotta say, she's perfection. It's a weasel too, okay? Don't get me wrong. 100% a weasel. But they call it a cat. Like, so its name in Japanese is like cat. I don't know why it's a cat, but I'm not not here to say what's a cat and what isn't, basically. Like, if the Pokemon Company said it's a cat, then I'm gonna have to go with it. Like, if you guys know any of these have like a cat definition to them, let me know, because they should count as well. Okay, so we got the bugs. Some dogs. A little elephant. Make sure I'm not missing any cats, guys. Oh, the big three cats. Sneasel is a weasel. Don't know where they're getting cat from unless it's yokai. It is not a yokai even. The yokai is actually a weasel as well. When it's down to all four, it's pretty much Lipard. Down on all fours. You mean, Sneasel? Can't unsee it as a cat after seeing it on all fours. I'm guessing North, you're talking about Sneasel, which makes sense. I don't understood why Espeon is so beloved. Can someone help me understand the hype? Yeah, the two tails is a little interesting, but it's just a beautiful cat. Espeon is a beautiful cat. There is a reason, Epic Randomness, why they consider it a cat. And I do not know that reason, but they do. Now, this is not a dog. This is I call them the beasts, of course, because they're beasts. Because they're a mix of things. But Raikou is so clearly a saber-toothed tiger. I don't know who ever thought that this was a dog. There's nothing dog-like about it. This is a freaking tiger, okay? He's not mid. He's good. He's good. I never liked this poofy part here. I also don't like the butt that much. The legendary cats. And the legendary cats. What can you do? I could never say legendary cats, right? Raikou's the only one that's a cat. Fully. And then I did Suicune as a dog. Because they say it's a leopard, right? But leopards just don't have all this going on. I don't see it at all. But Entei is a lion. Is some kind of lion beast. It's not a full-on lion, but it's got, like dogs don't have all this going on. It's like, it is confusing, right? But anyway, F tier. I hate this thing. It's so ugly. I'm just going to be as blunt as I can just for the shock factor, right? Bro, I do not like Entei at all. The biggest thing I think with Entei, sorry guys, my back is killing me these days. I gotta go to a chiropractor, so I'm moving a lot. But the biggest thing, the tell with Entei is its face, has the cat fangs basically on its face, and its body is cat-like. I'm pretty sure it has claws. It's funny because it's this is the cat, this is a mix of a cat and a dog, and then Suicune is a dog. Suicune, cats don't have snouts like that. I'm not even going to put Suicune in are you a cat? People are going to lose their minds if I don't. And I've said this many times, and I'm going to make a tweet about it, and everyone will love this tweet. But the betas were all dogs, okay? The beta Pokemon, they were all dogs. How do I get rid of this stupid ad? Anyway. I guess I have to, though. Just if I'm being consistent, right? Just if I'm being consistent. If saying the Pokemon Company saying Sneasel is a cat counts, then designer saying Suicune is a leopard should count. Yeah, I know, but did they say that? Did they say that? Was that actually legit? Yeah, Tyrese, I know. Once I get there, he's a cat. But I love him. Where was I? So here, there's no more cats in Gen 2. I'm sorry for all the Entei stands. I am sorry. I don't know what else to say, actually. Because I don't want to be I don't hate him. Because I do. Entei might be my least favorite. Nope, this exists. It's one of my least favorite Gen 2 Pokemon. Crazily enough. Yeah, so we're going to move on from that because I can't accept Suicune being a leopard. I think it has leopard vibes to it, right? It's like a mix, but its face is a dog. And that's a problem Because your face is everything, right? Your face is who you are in the front, right? This is what. If you don't have a face, what are you? You know. So I think the face is the most important thing. I'm getting really deep here. Let's go to Gen 3 because we got a ways to go. Okay, so got these guys. None of them. These are raccoon dogs, and then weasels, basically, or badgers. None of these are secret cats, right? I don't want to miss like the secret cats. Those are the most fun. No. Is Xcloud a rabbit? Because Wismore is a rabbit. It's like, what happened? Skitty. I think I'm being a little too like happy with these. A little too putting them up here easily. Like maybe Espeon goes lower. Because listen, Sneasel, I love Sneasel so much. And Mew, definitely. They're both perfection. But Skitty and Espeon right now are making me think twice. I love Skitty shiny, and I think it's such an adorable little cat creature. North, that's funny. He was just saying how he can see how Entei would be polarizing, which is, I don't know. I think everyone loves it, and I'm like, I don't understand why people love Entei. And I think that I watch clips from like the old movies, just actually any movie, any Pokemon movie, and I'm like, this is why people like this, because it impacted their childhood when they were young. It's not, and Entei, I never watched that movie, and it didn't impact me at all. So I mean, to be honest, though, I never really liked Entei from the start, even when I was a kid. So it's not anything. Delcatty is just mid. There's nothing bad about it. That's not true. There's nothing amazing about it, and that's it. That's all I have to say. It's just not it, man. It's just not it. You know what, though? Doing these tier lists on Hidden Power, they make me have to look at these Pokemon and look at them again and be like, do I really hate this? Why do I hate it? And the answer is yes, I really hate this. What is this? What is this? Yuck. Why did they put these weird spike things on its face and then make its face like, I hate my life. I was bred wrong. Weird. Okay, this one makes more sense. You know what's crazy about these cats is the beta cats with the moon like designs. I think they became them, and it hurts me so much because these are not even close to as good as those cats. Actually, I think they took part of one of that cat and put it into Umbreon, of all things. This looks cool. Kitten bias fur, fluffy jaw fur. Yeah, I guess it's like fur on the sides. Like, so this is what it should look like, but this is a fan art, so it doesn't look like that. It's like two weird pieces of something off of its face. Like, what? Anyway, I can't be wasting this much time on this. It's mid though. I don't hate it. I really don't hate it. I did say that a minute ago, but I don't actually hate it. Okay, come on. Zangoose? Also, Spinda no. Spinda's like a rabbit bear, if anything. But Zangoose, guys, I think I'm going with Zangoose is going to be a cat. I know it's a mongoose, but like this part of it and the claws and everything, it's very cat-like. It's not garbage though. Cat mongoose, yeah. Let's go in B if that's the case. Let me do something really quick here. Zangoose. Like this? It's very cat-like. But I wanted to go to here. I wanted to go to here. And I wanted to know what species. Cat ferret Pokemon. That's what I wanted to know. He's a cat. Bum ba bum bum. So definitely a cat. I might have skipped over it if my brain wasn't like, that's a cat. Actually, he'll go here. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll give Entei the benefit of the doubt here. I'll give Delcatty the benefit of the doubt here. I'll put Sneasel above these. Cool. I might change this around a little bit later, but let's move on. So, Sir Viper, where are you? Sir Viper. Okay, that's where I left off. None of these are cats. Come on. These are Sphinx. We looked them up. And in that case... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Listen, I really like Absol. What am I doing? This Absol is absolute peakness. But this one... God, I like it more than these, though. It's got to be up there. See, I think I have an issue here. I have an issue with this S and A tier. So we went over, like, is Absol a dog or a cat thing last time. And I was proven wrong, to be honest. I put it in, like, are you a dog category. But it's actually a Sphinx. And a Sphinx is part lion. It's a lion with a man's face. A woman's face, actually. So I think it's as cat as it comes, actually. It's got to be. Let me just check and see what's going on in the world. Not that I want to know, really. There's a lot of craziness going on in the world. Is it? I mean, it is okay to have a lot of high ones, but I feel like A tier is lacking here. Like, are these really S tier to me? You especially? Like, what if I did this and possibly this? That makes me feel a little better about the whole situation. I don't know. Well, I might move them around again another time. Okay, so... Why not? Is not a cat, right? Why not? No, it's not a cat. But what is it? What is why not? Does anyone know what why not is? Yeah, you native, you're so right. Shiny Zangoose is really good. I never looked at why not and said, is it a little puppy dog? And I missed it because I was listening to the chat. We're going to skip why not for now. I think those ears are actually like its arms. Very weird. Little creature that I love. No more cats. You guys aren't cats. You're airplanes. All right. Gen 4 it is. That's a beaver. Oh, okay, here we come to some cats right here. These are... No, let me start with... I was going to start with Luxray just because. Shinx is kind of cute, but doesn't do it for me, guys. It looks like Simba from the Lion King. The Lion Cub. And I'm not a fan. I'm not a big fan of that look. I skipped them. Luxio is a little better, but it's still just mid to me. I have a hard time putting it anywhere else. It's just... I don't hate it at all, but I really don't like it that much either. So But this guy is the guy. My S and A tier are so messed up. No real live cat tier list. Yeah, this is it right here. We're out here. You know, I don't actually know how to say your name out loud. Not Jora. Jora. I don't know. Amoebas. Is it an amoeba? I don't know. Yeah, Lynx is a cat for sure. Yeah, Luxray gets my respect for sure. I almost want to put an S tier. It's so good, actually. But then I just have this issue with like the rest of them are like on par with Luxray to me. Let me just No, normal Absol is so cool. And the shiny's so good too. It does look like a dog in the face a lot of times though. What can we even do about this Pokemon? It's a crazy thing. Anyway. Oh wow, this is really cool. I like that. The true chimeras of the world. Dang, it's already almost been an hour I've been doing this. All right. Onward. Yeah, but I don't know what to call you if I can't say your name. I just call you Not. Not is gonna be it. Let's see. So finished with the Luxray line. Did I pass anybody else? I would imagine there's no other cats like right after that. No. There's these weird weasel fox things that are aquatic. Rabbits. Oh, the worst cats ever. Yeah, I hate both of these. They are cats, though. They are 100% cats, but Purugly is probably one of my least favorite Pokemon ever. Ever. Did I say ever? Because I want to say ever again. It's so ugly. And I know it's supposed to be. But there's more than ugly to this thing, right? Like, what are the ears? What is its face? It's fat, but it's got this thing that's squeezing it. Like, why? I'm very happy with that F tier right now. It's a bad Pokemon, in my opinion. And I don't really say that about a lot of Pokemon. Like, I think that all Pokemon should have a place, right? But there are some that are just bad, and most of them are found in Gen 4. These are skunks. Definitely not cats, but they do kind of look like a cat, don't they? Let's see. Skunk. What did I do? Skunk tank. It's Skunk Tank. Pretty sure. I didn't want to look at him. I just want to know their category. Yeah, it's just skunk Pokemon. So that's gonna be enough for me. That is not a cat. Snorlax is a bear. Yeah. Yeah, Rocky. Exactly. A lot of people like glam meow. That's how you say it. And that's fine. It's just his face is so ugly to me that I don't like it. I really just don't like ugly stuff. Some people think ugly's cute, and that's great. I love that there's something for everyone out there in the world. See, now, this little guy, how is he a bear? Is he still a bear, or is he a cat bear? He's definitely going in the "Are you a cat" category. Especially because it reminds me of, like, that big cat, Kotoro. Oh, I don't even know the name of it, but it's the Studio Ghibli cat. Like the big one. That it reminds you of Snorlax when you see it. But Munchlax, I don't think it's a bear. You guys don't care about my leg being here, right? Like, it's just my leg. Um, my aching back. Let's see. So, let's make sure we didn't miss any here. Oh, on a cat mon for Gen 10, I'm more coping for a big snake mon. That does. Yeah, I saw that. Not Jorah, not Jay, not Jorah. Jorah is what I'm going to call you. I saw that you were talking about that snake. I really want like a sea serpent Pokemon too. You're saying they're not cats, Rocky. I don't know, Snorlax maybe. I'd argue Leafeon. Yeah, Leafeon. Toro. That's it. Right. That's right. Munchlax is an employee. Oh, I was like, what's the leg for? My kneecap. Is that where we're at though? Let's see. We're not at my kneecap. We're at should I count? I gotta count this. If I counted the rest, I gotta count this, right? But we've evolved past cat, right? I gotta count this. Because I counted the other two. He goes in B. I've never understood the hype for this weasel cat thing. I will say it's better than all of them. You know what? It's probably the best one. But yeah. People are gonna hate me for that one. But I have to count it because I counted the pre-evolutions, right? So as someone who now owns a black cat, I don't want a Pokemon that is clearly black cat. Litten is one. So where were we? I feel like I'm skipping one right now. I'm scanning. Don't look at my eyes because it probably looks really weird. Okay, I think we're at Leafeon. And so Leafeon, yes, Leafeon does give cat vibes. So does Glaceon. I hate when I get to these Eeveelutions and I don't know what to do. Happily, this is the last ones basically because Sylveon, I don't think is a cat. I don't know what Sylveon is. A human face. Glaceon is like a cat to me, guys. Leafeon is got like a rabbit ears, but its body is a cat. And to that I say you go in S. I'm having so much trouble with these two. Oh man, but yeah, I think Leafeon is a cat because of the its body. Its body is a cat. But I also think Glaceon is too. Like Glaceon has the same kind of body. Unfortunately, guys, Glaceon is just kind of average to me. Oh, that's interesting. I've liked Glaceon a little more in recent years, but it used to be my least favorite. But now I would say that I probably like it that much. But Leafeon's one of my favorite Eeveelutions altogether. It's kind of wild that I made them cats and not the other ones. Okay, so dang, we got a ways to go still. Got to skim through this a little quicker. Electabuzz definitely is not. That's not Electabuzz. Electivire. Any more cats I'm missing, guys? Just help me out here, because no one else in Gen 10 is a cat. This thing, we still don't know what the heck that is. These are rabbit coyote hybrids. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like the rabbitness is very much there with them. Their cries probably does help. Basically the bottom line is with Eeveelutions, they're just like really hard to tell. They're really hard to tell. No, Sylveon's not a cat to me. Yeah. Yeah, epic randomness, that makes a lot of sense. Never thought there were so many Catmons. Yeah, there actually is. Hey, what's up, Jark? It's funny, I did this earlier so that you guys from the across the pond would be able to get on here, because I know I have a lot of international buddies out there. Yeah, no, Victini is not a cat. No way, it's a rabbit. Which maybe we might do a rabbit tier list one day, but maybe I might do it differently than all this. I'm learning as we're going here, guys. So, these cats are just cats. One of them stands up. And I'm going to say you're a C tier. You're so kind of mid. What is this cat's name? What is this cat's name? I know Lipard. Come on. Why can't I think of it right now? Oh my gosh. I was never going to remember this name, which is crazy. Perleon. When it stands up, it haunts me. I actually like its whole face thing. Like, this is really cool. And the cat, like, body is nice. It's just so much better when it's like this. But I don't think I can put it in B. Oh, this is good art. Oh, my back. This is really good art of it. Lipard, on the other hand, it could have been so much better. I don't know if you guys saw the beta. See, now this is supposed to be a leopard. But also a house cat leopard. And the tail is so cool, actually. It's an underrated Pokemon, I would say. But the problem is its face is not, like, convincing or epic enough. There's something about it that is just leaves you wanting more. That's how I feel. Perleon. Yeah, I know it doesn't stand in the Gen 5 stuff, which is, they should have just left it. I'm finishing writing something for uni right now, then I'm finished for the summer. Dang. Well, I'm glad that my soothing voice can get you through. And I'm glad that that's the end of your stuff too, your exams or whatever. This is an abomination. So yeah, anyway, I would still put it in mid tier. And then Lipard, where are you? There you are. Lipard really just needs a little extra boost and it would be good. I still think it's good. That's why I put it in good. But yeah, it needs a little help. Okay, so Gen 5. I'm actually thinking about, like, what am I going to do about my back, guys? I have, like I said already, I need to see the chiropractor, like, really bad because I hurt my back pretty bad. And I got to record a 3-hour podcast tomorrow, probably. You guys are going to love the podcast. I'm pretty sure we're going to talk about all our predictions. Oh, that was something I was going to bring up in this whole chat. Oops, I forgot to do this. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna read some of the chat right now because I wanted to. Riz, welcome. Lion, not lion. I don't know what that means. That's not how you pronounce it. Purloin. Purloin. I always used to call it purloin. I don't know. I actually don't know, and I barely have said anything to, like, about this Pokemon ever. Oh, that's just my earphones. Did I yell? I'm sorry. I didn't realize it if I yelled. I feel like I'm really, like, the microphone's really loud. But, yes, Trubbish. Purloin. Loin. Speaking like friggin' Lord of the Rings. Riz, favorite leaked new mega. You guys all are here that you know the leaks, right? You know them. But I'm not going to talk about that, I don't think. I can't say what my favorite one is because I haven't seen them all. But I have seen Sham. I can't wait till they're freaking revealed, guys. All right, where was I here? I was going to start talking about what we're doing on the podcast, which is we are doing our predictions for... I want to keep saying Pokemon Day, but it's not Pokemon Day. For the Pokemon Presents, Swadloon's almost like a little cat to me. Help me not miss any of these. That's the thing is I can yap, but I need to not miss a cat. Oshawott and Otter. I'm like just rescanning one more time. But I'm pretty sure that there are no cats here. Trubbish is the next cat. So, this is another situation like Sneasel. This was seen in cat Pokemon media. Basically, there was a cat. And you know what? I like Trubbish. He's cute. Garbodor, I hate. Trubbish is kind of adorable. Do I like it more than any of these? Nope. Maybe. You guys do not need to see where I'm putting Raikou in that list. I am like trying to order them as well. Nah, Riz, I haven't seen them all. I wish I'd seen them all. Actually, I don't wish I'd seen them all. I'm talking about new megas, people. Because I like to be surprised. I'm not like that person. When I talk to people that leak stuff every now and then, I'm like, hold on. Don't tell me. I want to see a little bit myself too. I like to know things. I don't like to see everything, if that makes sense. And sometimes people don't like me because of that. They're like, why don't you just want to leak everything? I'm like, well, there's got to be some enjoyment and some suspense in like seeing it. Like, I don't want to know everything right away because then you lose it all, right? This is a sheep, right? Or I was gonna say crow. A ram. That's a monkey. We've already kind of been here, right? Yes, because Garbodor is not a cat. I don't care what Pokemon Company says. These are foxes. This is a chinchilla. Deer. Flying squirrel. I forgot how many Pokemon there are here. No, these are weasels. These are like the pure weasels, right? Like they're not cats in any way. We're gonna run through Gen 5 really quick. No more cats. All right, cool. So Gen 6, and then I'm gonna read the chat really quick. Foxes. I wonder if these guys are cats. They're lions, but they're cats. Which is weird because, like, this little guy, man, today, I think I'm just tired today because I can't remember Pokemon names, and I'm like, what's going on with me? Pyroar and Litleo, that's his name. I knew it was coming. Litleo, which I love his name, actually. He's kind of cute. I used to not care that much about him, but I kind of like him. Especially in new media. Gen 5. Female Pyroar, I like quite a bit, but nothing crazy. Actually, probably that much. But male Pyroar, I really think is mid. I actually think male Pyroar is like so bland. It's a Pokemon, right? But it's not. That's crazy. I don't have any bad ones. Crazy. I really don't. But yeah, male Pyroar is bland, and that's why it is where it is. Okay, let me just do this, and I'm gonna read some of that chat. Actually, you know what? Forget that. I'm gonna read the chat now. Trubbish, nothing wrong, nothing in bad yet is messing with me. Yeah, it's true, ball guy. Like, I just don't. I haven't seen anything that I'm like, yeah, I don't like that. Like they're mid, but bad. I'm like, I don't know. Wow, North. I don't know what you're talking about. Toxtricity being a cat? No way. I like knowing of their existence, but I don't need to see them until they're revealed. Yeah, I feel the same way. Epic. Esper, you're so right. Esper's next. And I love Esper. Yeah, it's just me. I just don't like the male one. Like the mane feels like rubber. Esper's adorable. It's still creepy. It's seen some things, right? So it's gonna go in probably in B. I almost want to put it in A. I really almost do. But I don't know, guys. I feel like I didn't calibrate like properly when I didn't prepare myself to be like, I'm doing a tier list today. You know, this is absolute peak. I love Meowstick, the female one specifically. I think I would put it like that. See, if this can be a cat, then Sneasel can be a cat. Essentially. Let me just figure out my sitting situation here. Oh, there goes that pillow. Oh, I don't need it. I don't need it. Okay. It's too bad they had to make male power. So yeah, Lysander. It does. It looks like Lysander, and that's what bothers me a bit. I don't know why they make some of the likeness of NPCs. It's like the female has like this flowy mane, and it's different from a female lion. You know, so it's very different. On one side, I don't love the ears. Like, even on Litleo, I don't love those ears. And that's also what I don't like about, like, Shinx and stuff. And male Pyro doesn't have those ears, and that's kind of cool about it. But it's not just that. It's also that it's a, like, bland, normal type, and its body is, like, very normal type. And it just doesn't do it for me. They just don't design individual hairs on Pokemon. I don't get that. Pikachu's covered in fur. Yeah, female Pyroar does look exactly like that. Agile, that's what I would say. The real question, male or female Meowstick? Well, the female's up here right now. I'll tell you what, though. I really like their shinies because yellow's my favorite color. So I really, really enjoy their shinies. Especially the males. Because I'm not... So there's something about Meowstick that feels like wrong to me. Like their tails don't fit. Like they're messed up in some way. Like how they design them to me are very weird. The ears give me the same kind of vibe, but this is even more so on the male. And I like the male. I've gone back and forth. I've gone back and forth on the male and female, but if I'm being honest, the male is A tier and the female is S tier. Probably here. Yeah. Let me just look at him. Let me just look at the little boy really quick. Meowstick. What I love the most about them is that their ears, the reason their ears look weird is because they're actually more eyes. Like, so this one, I love little shiny boy. Like, this is so good to me. But again, the tails are very out of place to me. They're very, I don't mean like weird, like that they're meant to be weird. I mean, they just don't fit. They don't look right. Like, I don't know, something is just off about how, and it's the same for the female. Like, what's going on here? I feel like they could have done something else with the tails or just make them feel more natural. Something's wrong with the tails for me. And then the faces being like very humanoid kind of bug me a little bit. So Meowstick is not like one of my favorite Pokemon ever. It's in S tier here because it's gauged with or ranked against all the rest of the Pokemon. But see, like even female Meowstick with the yellow is just like Like what? Like what are we looking at here? This is a perfect line when I see them in yellow. The ears are folded. The thing on a couple of real cats. I have no idea what you're talking about with the tails. I don't. They don't feel natural to me. They don't feel natural, unfortunately. Like this. Maybe on the male it feels even more natural than the female. Like the curled thing really doesn't make sense. Yes, that one is my least favorite. The global art one on Sarah B. I don't know what you're talking about, North. Yeah, the shinies are so good. Like his yellow shiny. These are really cool. These were megas. They should get megas. All right, I'm spending too much time on them. They're just good Pokemon. Vacant Esper, yes. It is a very similar idea to Espeon, for sure. Like the split tails, because that's a psychic thing. I forget why, but it is. Anywho, let's go back down to Gen 6. Down to Gen 6. I try to be more quiet when I get this close to the mic. The female reminds me of a little French lady with a scarf and a beret. Yeah, it does. I think that's what they were going for, to be honest. I think those are the only cats in this generation, because that's quite a bit of cats already. I mean, we have one dog here. And we have two dogs there. Let's see. This is not a cat. Weird human turned into a toy gummy thing. I feel like I could like eat Sylveon, you know, like, and it would be like, whoa. I don't know, some guy. Oh, these are cats. This is a cat. Pumpkaboo and Gorgeist. Pumpkaboo is definitely 100% a cat. And do I like it? It's mid. I almost want to say it's bad, but it's not bad. I like the bottom of it. I like the like pumpkin part of it. If people don't believe me about Pumpkaboo being a cat, we can look it up. Pumpka. Now, Gorgeist, I can agree that Gorgeist I don't think is a cat. I think it evolves past it. It's not a cat anymore. Let's see. But so like this little head part is like a cat. Where does it come out? It comes out like in an animation or something. This is kind of helpful. But I swear it like pops out somewhat. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was just this. Maybe it was just this. It might have been, but this is what I think of when I think of Pumpkaboo. Oh, it's the fangs. Yeah, the fangs really do it too. I'm glad this is fun, North. The Pumpkaboo is definitely a cat ghost stuck in a pumpkin. Yep. Yeah, Riz, they definitely are. Yeah, I wanted to bring this up because I'm pretty sure not a lot of people know, but like this is a cat. And what's funny about it is in Gen 6 we have Slurpuff and Swirlix, and they're like dogs, but they're like dogs in disguise. And that's kind of the same thing that's happened here with this cat. Oh my gosh, they made a second one where it goes back in. That's crazy. But yes, I do think that this is a cat in hiding. Because it's not like a bat. This is a good representation here, right? I mean, it's like a realistic version of it, but that's like its head is like a cat here, and then this is like a pumpkin. Obviously, then once it evolves, this is no longer a cat. This is like a girl with hair for arms. This single thing, which looks like an ear, might be a cat, but I always don't like this line because I feel like these should be the eyes and face. But then you have this. I wish they didn't have this. Gorgeist is a not a pumpkin anymore. It's a whole. What is it called? It's in the name. Yeah, Gorgeist is a lady. The silly cat meme. Yeah. I swear it came out of the pumpkin itself. Ooh, I almost dropped my whole microphone. This is cute. I'm getting sidetracked. All right, cool. So, but the thing is, I don't really like it that much. I like it more than Pyroar and Purloin and Shinx and that end, but not there. That's where it ends. Yeah. Nothing in bad is wild. All right, let's go. So, Gorgeist, where are you? A gourd. Thank you, Rocky. I was going to start all over again with like being like, why can't I think of what the freak it is? I like its key art though. It's nice. And then we got bats, and then we got the end. And then we got cat starters. The beginning of the cat starters. Litten is a perfect little cat. Perfect. But he's top tier. Probably here. Litten is adorable. It's just a cat, though. It's just a cat. I love it, but it's just a cat. A perfect little cat. Gosh, I wonder how many times I've said cat in this freaking live stream. Torracat is disappointing. Torracat is... Is it mid or bad? Let's look at it. So the reason... Yeah, I was thinking that too, Rocky, about Hoopa. It's hilarious. I was almost like, Hoopa's kind of a cat, isn't it? But not really. Just acts like a cat. What was I looking up? Torracat. I think it's how you spell it. So like the anime makes it look cool, right? But it's just like thick. I don't like the one. I just don't like it. But can I say that it's bad? I don't think it's bad. I kind of like the shiny. I hate the thickness. You know, in the front especially. And I understand why. It's like evolving, right? It's becoming. This is helpful. Let me look that up actually. What is it? Concept art. Can I get like a zoomed in? This is clear. I really can't decide, and that means that it's gonna have to go mid, right? I wanted just bad to fill in the bad, but I can't. So I know people love this cat, and I just don't understand. I don't get it. There's just nothing that I really like about it. Like, for real. I don't know what to say. And that is why I hate Incineroar. No, that's the thing is like, there's a million things wrong with Incineroar to me. And all of the things that I don't like about Torracat, plus it being like a huge macho man with like fingers and Tony the Tiger face and like Tony the Tiger legs, like it's such a cartoon legs. With that being said, I think I like it better than all of these. Not Entei though, but it's still F tier. Hot garbage. I don't know. That's interesting. North. Yeah, see, Jark, you get it. Like that's kind of what happens in the line. Like it has little stubby legs, Torracat, and then the same thing happens with Incineroar, where its legs are like a cartoon man cat. I know they did it on purpose. I just don't like it. And I really don't like Incineroar, like, so much. And not for, like, all the memes and anything. Like, I just never liked it. I wasn't here when it was ranked, but I think my hot take is that Alolan Persian is better than normal Persian. And it's not even close. No, that is a very hot take. That's why I want a better black cat Pokemon. That's fair. That's fair. Seeing as we got a cat for a starter, that means there probably isn't many other cats. Probably aren't many other cats. These guys are going to go once again into, are you a cat? Are you a cat? Or are you a dog? Or are you a bird? Or are you whatever? I just have to put them in there for the sake of doing it, right? Because they're Chimera. They're not anything. I should really do that with like Vaporeon even, but they have something cat-like about them, even if I don't know what to say about them. That's why they go in that one. See, I do not want a Gen 10 region with this small of a dex. Gen 7 I love, guys, but its dex is like so small. Probably it is, I think, the smallest dex in all of Pokemon. Sorry if my chair's all squeaky. I'm really like struggling with my back right now, but I'm pushing through. Are there any other cats here, guys? Any other cats? Going once, cat. I know we got a bunch. Oh, the main cat. That's crazy. And we also have Zeraora. All right, cool. Let me read some of this. Vaporeon should definitely be on here, by the way, because it's a meerkat. Is it? A meerkat? Do you mean like, should Watchog be on here? Because that's what, like, Watchog's kind of like that. Yeah, North Ender, I feel the same exact way about Litten. They have features from a mix of animals. Yeah, they do. Alolan Persian is not it, guys. I'm sorry. Solgaleo, that is the real question, but it is a cat. Am I going to rank this thing? I feel like I'm not going to, just because I have to keep going up and down. Solgaleo is definitely a cat. It's definitely epic. It's definitely just good. Is it just good? I don't have like full opinions on these guys. It's crazy, but I just don't like. Myrrh. Oh, like myrrh. I got you. That's funny. Oh man. Solgaleo is good though, but it's also really good. It's cool sometimes, and then other times it's not. I know it's part of alternate Cross, but I'm ranking that next. But this Lunala's my pick between the two, you know? Like I always like Lunala. I played Moon version, all of that jazz. This is the same thing, it's just bright, right? So I'm not gonna mess with that. But then we get to this. And I've recently been liking this a little more, but to be honest, like normal Solgaleo is better. That's how this is gonna go. Even though that's kind of crazy. Let me just look at Solgaleo really quick. I don't think I can put Solgaleo in freaking top tier. Love its name. That I do love. It's clean. Like, it's such a nice... This is the best lion Pokemon, no doubt. But... like, this I love. But it's not an A tier for me. I'm having a hard time. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Oh, there they are. There they are. This is so, like, cosmic feeling. Even though Solgaleo's, like, the red is a little bit much. I feel like they could have done a different color, but the red with these, like, pink, purple, gem, like, cosmic stuff makes it cool. And the gold. Cosmic trio. Dang, man, I really... like, Solgaleo's cool. Too much like a robot. What's up, Lycan Tempest, by the way? Didn't know you were here. This brings me back. I like this a lot, actually. And its tail is so weird. I want an explanation on its tail. You know, like, why is it like that? I loved this. If Solgaleo looked like this all the time, I kind of love it. Which is funny because that's like the Ultra Necrozma. Or not Ultra. Duskmane Necrozma look. But Duskmane Necrozma, so for me, because I just kind of brushed over it, it like doesn't fit. I want to like do like a redesign of those guys because I feel like they could have made them so much more cohesive. This is cool. Can I put it in A? What am I doing? I love that it's an Ultra Beast. I just don't think I can put it in A, guys. Let me look at the rest of A. This part of its mouth here is so weird to me. Or like face. It's like a hole right in its face. But it's technically not because that's where its mouth is. I can look at it over and over, but I don't know. Like, this is cool. This is like Space Lion, which is the weirdest combination. At least I gave it some justice, right? When I compare it to the other ones in here, like, it's fine. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to leave it like this. That's what it's going to be. I might tweak it later off air. Whoa. I don't know where that came from. So I think that's it for Gen 7. So the Ultra Beast. Let's just make sure there's no cat Ultra Beast that I'm missing. Oh, Zeraora. There's Zeraora. And Zeraora is an amazing cat. Zeraora is sick. I feel like my S and A are just a mess. Like, they are not right. But I like Zeraora a lot. It's probably because I wouldn't put any of these in S tier proper, like in actual tier list. That's what's really throwing me off here. Better than Sneasel? I don't think so. But better than Mew? No, that's good. Yeah, Zeraora is cool. Cool cat. That's a cool cat. Let's see. Half an avocado. Steel fight, yes. It really kind of is. Welcome, by the way. I didn't know you were here. Beast Wars was so cool, like in Tempest. I grew up on Beast Wars, and I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. Like, I'm not a big Transformers person, but that Beast Wars was my thing. People want to argue that Solgaleo and Lunala aren't Ultra Beasts, but they're wrong. Yeah. Like, and change my perspective. Yeah, I mean, to me, like, when we were looking at this, like, look at this. This is so Space Lion. Like, it does look a bit metallic, because, it's a steel type, yeah? It's got its, like, machine-likeness to it, that it's, like, a space creature. So, my brother in Giratina. Yeah. I'm just reading all the comments for the people that end up watching this later. I don't know if I should do that in these because for the VODs, but I don't know. I love it. I love reading what you guys are talking about. Comments, I should say, chat, to be officially cool or whatever the heck y'all do these days. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about Zeraora other than I hope it gets a Mega Evolution, and it's a lot cooler than everyone thinks. Actually, when I start looking at art of Zeraora, I'm like, this thing is peak. Anyway, Galar, my favorite generation of designs. Oh, dang, we're already into 6:30 land. I gotta be done in like 30 minutes, guys. I think I can do that. Okay, so foxes, sheep, turtles, dogs, the best boy ever. These are in no way cats. I think it was North Ender that brought it up, but no way. I do not see it. I do not understand what is being said. Maybe these gremlins could somehow be considered that. All right, cool. So we end where we started, right? This guy, Berserker, is definitely a cat, and is definitely top tier. Definitely a great cat. I love this little man creature. The beard is a little better. I'd say even more than that. Yeah, I think that's where I'd put it. It's just a Viking, and it's got a sword with claws. Like, how genius were they when they were thinking that? The helmet, I love it. The only thing I don't like is the beard, and that's it. That's what holds it back. The beard is better, though. You're right. It is better. It is better than Galarian Meowth. 100%. And yes, some of my favorite are also Gen 8. Sunburn Beast Wars. Solgaleo pushes it to S tier for me now. That's great. Viking Cat. Yeah. Let's see. So, Berserker for sure. I don't think any of these are cats. I don't think there's many cats in Galar, which is, well, other than the Galarian ones, which we already did. Nope. That's like literally it for the Galar, at least. And then we get into Hisui. I don't have to count Sneasler, all right? But I wanna. Because I don't necessarily have to count their evolutions, but I did count Weavile because it's so similar to Sneasel that I'm like, okay, it's got to be a cat too if they consider that one a cat. This is actually a giant. People don't understand Sneasler. That's its problem. It's based on many things, but one of the main things it's based on is a giant yokai, like an actual giant, like man. And that's why it looks like this. But its face is very cat. Its face is very cat to me. And Sneasler is going to take the top spot because I adore Sneasler. If there was a higher tier, that's it. See, maybe I should just take them all down and put Sneasler at perfection, and that's it. Because none of them are as perfect as Sneasler. I said what I said. Indeedee? That's really cool about Loxton's video. Indeedee are goats, yeah, I'd say. I really do like it that much. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. Guys, it's one of my favorite Pokemon. Especially the shiny. Once again, let me just bless your timeline or whatever. Have you guys seen it in Scarlet and Violet? Sneeze alert. Have you guys seen it in Scarlet and Violet? Because it looks so good. It looks so clean in Scarlet and Violet. Like, it's got this whole vibe to it. Oh, wait. Here's a better one. Look at this. This is like Wolverine to me. You know? I love the yellow and the purple. I wish it wasn't as dull in some shots. This guy. Love it. I'm just going to do some propaganda really quick. I have this card. I never liked its face that much. But Dusty actually got me this card for Christmas. And it shines so nice. And I like it a lot. I don't actually like the face that much here. But I don't like when its face is like a ball. Because then it reminds me of Alolan Persian a little bit. This is from the original creator. Hitoshi Ariga, I think is his name. But in Scarlet and Violet, she looks like an absolute boss queen. Everything. I think my favorite version of her is definitely in Scarlet and Violet. This little guy is so good, though. So good. This is cool. This is what this is talking about. This is what this is turning into, by the way. Just me gushing over this line. Like, I love this. I don't know if they're cats. Here they look like cats. They look like cats, right? Just really tall. Amphomorphic? I don't know how to say that word. Cats. Anyway, we must go on. We must continue. That is the end of my spiel. Are any of these? Nah. Let's see. Oh, wow. We just jumped right into Gen 9. Hold on. Okay, so we're at the end game here. I don't think there's any other cats in Hisui. Nope. Get to the leaf, cat. I agree, epic randomness. Pokemon in SV are definitely some of the best. The only ones, there's a few I don't like Scyther I don't like. I just realized that today. I love Scyther, but I don't like the model. They fixed Lugia's model. That was amazing. They fixed Feraligator's model. That was amazing. They tried to fix Charizard and Mewtwo. And Mewtwo's actually, I'm on the fence with Mewtwo. But Charizard, I do not like. Blastoise, I hate. And Venusaur, I kind of hate too. They like redid their models. I don't like them. But All the rest of the Pokemon basically look incredible. It's a sidebar, right? So we're at Leaf Cat, right? Just the most plain little cat thing ever. There's nothing special to this cat to me. I'm so sorry, guys. Mid. And the bottom of mid. It's like right on the purloin level. Dang, Torcat, sometimes I want to put it in bad. Oh, man. Anyway, I don't have much to say. You guys, if you've watched any of my tier list stuff with Hidden Power, like, you'll know. Floragato, though. Floragato's good. It's not like the most amazing cat ever, but it's good. So it'll just go in B. Actually, probably right here in B. Yeah, I like everything else more than that. It's cool that it stands up. It's cool that it's like small, like a little dude. It's cool that it has a yo-yo, but it just loses it in the face for me. I told you guys the face is everything. They all look edible. Yes, I agree. The Scarlet and Violet Pokemon models look edible for sure. I do not like the Charizard one. It's not bad, all right? It's not bad. But it loses like the anime Charizard look, and I didn't like that. Like the eyes of the old model were way bigger kind of feeling, and these ones are like they made the eyebrows pronounced, let's say. Some water. Yeah. But yeah, you're saying Litten is on the same level, but no. Look at Litten compared to this cat. No, Litten's so much cooler. Litten is so much cooler and cuter, and is a nice, like, sleek black house cat. This is just a cat. I don't know. I don't like it that much. And then we get to Meowscarada, which is just bang average and too humanoid for me. Like, too much of just, like, those are just woman's legs in leggings. Oh, our first bad? Our first baddie? If she's the only one, I'm gonna put freaking baddie. But I don't really think it's that bad. I don't know. The anime has made me hate it, actually, guys. Like, the anime usually like makes you like Pokemon more, but I've actually hated Lico's Meowscarada. It's always like too human, and how it sounds and everything. Like, it's got a mini skirt, and then leggings. And the fingers are so odd. And the ears, like, where's the ears? I want some cat ears. And the mask. It's like, I can't put it in mid because I have such strong opinions on it. Right? Yeah, the anime made me hate it more. I really like just, like, having it in D and putting baddie. It's kind of funny. I got to think about it. But that's where it's going for right now, just for the jokes. It's either C or D. I never hated it. And I still really don't hate it. Just, the anime made me like it less, you know? The cactus fingers, yeah, I agree. The only one from this line I like is Floragato. Yeah, Flora is definitely better. I don't know if we have many other cats here, because when you have a cat starter, you know. Oh yeah, I think the only other cat is my boy, who is gonna go straight to S tier. If that's the only other cat, let me just double check. I remember, I'll tell you guys a funny story. When Scarlet and Violet was out, there was a leaker, and his name was Kaka. And he was just leaking everything. And one of the main things that he said one day was, there's no more cats in Scarlet and Violet after, the starter. Because at that point, we knew already about Sprigatito, at least. But I knew otherwise. And I laughed at them, and I said, no more cats, that's hilarious, because I always knew that this guy was there. Now, I didn't know that it was going to be such a weasel-like cat. Yes. But it is technically a snow leopard. It's a snow leopard and a weasel put together, and a saber-toothed kind of tiger thing. But I love Chien Pao so much. Chien Pao is a great design. It's pretty epic. But the funny thing about that whole story was like all of those accounts, like you know, the leaker accounts were like, there will be no more cats in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and I was just like, y'all tripping. There's gonna be another cat. I know for sure. I knew it was a long cat. That's all I do. Like I said, I don't like to see them, but I like to know. So this guy, you can go back in my Twitter and look at it. I might pull up the tweet or something. But I absolutely love this cat so much, and it deserves to be there. Even it's so hard with these two. Like I want to like be like they're equal, and maybe they are. But yeah, I like this S tier quite a bit. Do I think that any of these? Let me know. That's the end, right? That's it. We got them all. I think we got them all. Let me just double check really quick since we're at the end here, because that was the only cat in the base SV. I didn't know anything about the DLC at that point. That's a doggo. Oh. They're dinosaurs now. I like Chiyu a lot too. Live Wo-Chien reaction. Yeah, literally. I've become more fond of him since the release and became my second favorite of the quartet. Yeah, it's so good. I love it. And the sword is actually the Pokemon. It makes it incredible to me. Yeah, they're dinosaurs now, right? They're not cats. Even though this one still kind of tempts me to be some kind of cat with like a big dinosaur. Any of these guys cats? No. No robot cats here. All right, so that's it. You know what, Rocky? You know what, Rocky? You know what, Rocky? Here and definitely this. Because here's the thing. I might even put Raging Bolt as a cat. Yeah, you know what? Raging Bolt is a cat. I said it and I meant it, and it's an F tier garbage. Because look at here. Oh, look at this is peak. I forgot this is peak. Raging Bolt. Technically, it's supposed to be a dinosaur. Yes, I understand. But look at its face. This is still the same cat face. It's just a really long cat. It's the same thing. It didn't turn into a dinosaur. It's just a cat in the shape of a dinosaur. Look at its face. This is a cat with a long neck. I'm telling you right now, this didn't change. This isn't a reptile. There's no reptilianness about this. Maybe its feet. That's like the biggest thing that changed, like this whole thing. But like, it's hiding its catness up in this cloud. I added it just to make it garbage. Yeah, basically, I hate it so much because of it being a cat. Like, this looks so messed up to me. I really don't like this. And I don't like the whole cloud thing. Like, it blocks it. This is probably my favorite art of it. This is my favorite art of it. And you know why? Because you can't see this cloud thing. It feels more cohesive as a design when it doesn't have the cloud. It just feels like, swoop. It's like a long neck cat. You know what I mean? I think it's better with the face covered too, because you don't see its face. You don't know that it's really a cat. But in my mind, I know, and that already bothers me enough. I really think that, like, so here it looked kind of cool with this whole thing. Like, if it had something else going on in its face region, it would have been nice. I really don't like this either. Like, these hair parts. This. Like, what? I kind of like this, though. From the side angle and not seeing its whole body. I hope you understand where I'm coming from. This I hated so much. It looks so dumb. Looking like it's early 2000s Allen Iverson Pro sneakers. Yeah, it kind of does. is. Uh, yeah, the one on the butt is still there too, of course. And that Raiko's weird butt pillow is still on Raging Bolt. Listen, the more I look at it, it grows on me just a tiny bit. This is disgusting. This is like they superimposed this head on this body. This is my favorite art of it. If I could just cut away all of this, and I'm gonna do a series like this. This is what I'm literally going to do. I'm gonna do a series where I can like tweak the design to make it to my liking. Might be fun, might not. I'm doing like my iPad and like do all that. Dang, I gotta go soon. But so let's get cooking here. So he's here, and gosh, after all of that, I'm about to put him in D. I'm gonna put it in F, but before all of these, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I don't like it. I can't like it. You're right, Epic Randomness. You're right. Everyone looks ugly at some angle. And yes, Rocky, that's what Soul Fixes. But Soul Fixes according to my own taste, obviously. Because I'm just fixing things that would look good to me. That's it. Everyone else can have them if they want the way they want it. I think if we see him in the next mainline game, he would look better than an SV. Yeah, that's possible, and that is possible. But I really like this. I really like this tier list. I like going through and finding all the cats, that's for sure. Now, do I like the cats more than I like the dogs? I'm going to have to say no. I think I like dogs more, which is crazy. I think there's more I had more F tier dogs, though. All right. Help me. Let me just finish this up. I think. So here. I'm going to have to mess with that off air because I'm going to just need time for a little bit of that. For a little bit of this. But I think I'm happy with all the rest. Definitely with good and mid tier are fine. And if this is the case, I can just eliminate D. The D tier. I'll probably just like erase it. Walking Wake is a raptor. Yeah, Walking Wake is not a cat. No. Let me just think. Yeah, no. Walking Wake is so dinosaur, actually, to me. It's just the pants. It's like a furry dinosaur. So let me. What can I do for like a cool, like cat tiers? What can I create? I'm trying to think. Like, like when with a cat, you're like would cuddle. You know what I mean? Like A tier would cuddle with. This is what I was hoping. Because like for the dogs, I was like good boy, goodest boy, Think on it after a cat nap. Yes, literally. That's hilarious. Really, I just need to establish if Meowscarada. Let's look at Meowscarada really quick. Because I didn't like Meowscarada when it first was revealed, but then its key art made me like it. Like this art made me like it quite a bit. But I went the opposite direction. Like I don't like it that much anymore at all. This I kind of like. It's the legs and the hair thing. Would make biscuits. Yes, that's a good one. Thank you. I need something like that. Exactly. I'm going to leave Meowscarada in bad. And all of the fans will hate me for it, but I don't care. Like, I just don't like this. Come on. It's not the worst ever. Bro, Purdy good. I'm not going to do Purdy, but I'm going to do Purr. That's genius. So Can I do like... Oh, I messed that up. What in the world am I doing? Would keep forever. Right? Would keep forever, right? Oh, dude, perfection. Perfection is even better, though. It's just ridiculous. Is this cringy? It feels kind of cringy, actually. I don't know. Hissy fit, bro. Oh, hissy fit would have been good for D, for baddie bad. Can I just put mange? Mangy? Is that how you spell? What? Hold on, guys. How do you spell mange? Mangy. I think that's how you spell it. It's like a dog, though. Gross. Having mange. Yeah, it is. Am I cringy? I'm a little cringy, I know, and I do embrace it, but you know. Top tier. Top tier what? Top tier. What were some of the other ones that we had come up with? Would make biscuits. Makes biscuits. Probably shouldn't capitalize that. Biscuit. Biscuit. Good. I guess I should do pretty good, right? Purity. How about top tier biscuits? Yeah. This is what I do for a living, guys. What do you think I do on Twitter? Like all day, this is it. Is mangy, does mangy work for a cat? The cat's meow. Bro, the cat's meow is so good. You guys are coming up with good ones, actually. Good job. What? Why did it do that? The cat's meow. I think... Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Let's just leave it like that. And then let's make this lowercase. Duh. Pretty good. Would give pets. Pretty. Is that better? You're right, because before it was poo. It was purity. Is clawful better than mangy? I want it to be disgusting. You know, like I want to hate it. I hate it. That all of F tier I hate. You know what I mean? Clawful. God clawful. Why is F tier like this? I hate tiered lists sometimes. Sometimes I really do. I feel like it should just be Purty. Like that. Purty. Alright, we just need to figure out clawful. can just get rid of mangy, huh? Magby and Magmar? No. Yeah, no way. This is not going to be as entertaining in the freaking VOD, but I'm having a great time right now. The most clawful ever. I don't know why it's doing that, but anyway, I think that is good enough. I think that this is great. Perfection. The cat's meow. Top tier biscuits. Pretty good. Mid. Batty. The most clawful. I want it to be so much more gross than this. So much more angry than this. Give me something. Does it have to be 2 T's per T? Pretty. I guess because pretty. I guess. Whatever. I'll do it for you. What can we do for C? Like, I want it to be mid, you know, like middle of the road. Like just basic, like, okay, got it. House cat. Am I right? Or how about just a house cat? Bro, catastrophic. Just house cats. I like catastrophic. I like clawful too. Don't get me wrong. That's hilarious. But I can only pick one, really. Catastrophic. Can I, like, make the cat? Rock the cat box. All right, cool. Yeah, that's better actually with the, because the capital looks kind of weird, huh? I wonder if though if I do this, it's gonna make it, yeah. Whatever, that works. Clawful catastrophe. It's I want to do that, Rocky, but it feels like too much. It feels like overkill. Like I couldn't pick one or the other. I think I just gotta send it with one. But I think that's it. I think that that's good. I like that it's just baddie for her, and that's it. I could just put baddie bad even, and just leave it as baddie bad. Dwarfinator. Yeah, we're just having a good time, right? Like this is just hilarious. I love the like, I love naming the tiers. It's great. But as you can see, Sneasler is at the top. And if you don't count Sneasler, then it's Qianpao is my favorite cat. And if you don't count Qianpao, I don't even know, because none of these are actually cats. That's what's hilarious. Like, we get to Zeraora might be the first kind of true cat in this S tier, but it's still like a furry. And then Meowstic is very not cat-like. Like, it has the same like whole thing as Meowscarada, actually. These are like freaking cousins. I should make a tweet about that. I'm about to just take a picture and hope I remember. They look the same, right? Yeah, but these are good. I love it. Very, very good. Thank you guys so much. And I think I like this whole Are They Meow as well. Yeah, I should probably just put Batty Bad, right? I had Batty Bad for the dogs too, I'm pretty sure. Just hilarious. More cat than dog. Yeah, that's why Leafeon's there. But Leafeon is sus too, a little bit. Anyway, I gotta go, guys. Oh, it's 7 o'clock. I definitely need to sign off. I'm going on a walk so I can be healthy. And I also need to tweet some things. So this has been a really fun tier list, actually. It was a little more chill than I was hoping. Not as much hate and vitriol But that's because I don't really hate too many of the cats. This is wild. At the same time, I'm thinking about the dogs. I need to compare them, put them side by side. I probably should. I probably should right now because... Let's see if I open this in a new tab. I go here, and can I look at this in a new tab without ruining this? Here's my dog Pokemon tier list. Much more cleaner, right? Batty Bad Boys is what this was. I might just actually put it back to Batty. But yeah, see, I have so many... I hate these dogs so much. Trash can boys. Not as original as what we were doing. Not as original, but just in comparison. There's actually a lot less dogs even. In comparison, I like these more than I like the cats. That's the problem here. It's like I like this group. I don't know. Maybe I like the cats more. I want to answer the question. Everyone's saying bye already. I know. Goodbye. I really need to go. But just for a little comparison at the end here, it's like... I can exit this one, actually. It's like cats versus the dogs. So you guys can look. I think I like the cats more. The spread is more even with the dogs. Yeah, because they're like, I feel more towards them than the cats. Like a lot of these cats I'm very just meh about. Even the pretty good, like pretty good is pretty good. They're not like the best ever even. Well, that's going to do it for me. I've really got to go. But I think I like the cats more in general. I don't know. The two A and S tiers are just so peak. And that's all I can say. We shall see. In real life, I kind of like cats more. Like real life cats. So that's a tough one for me. And I'll leave you guys with that. Thank you all for being here tonight. It was really fun. And if you're watching the VOD, thank you for watching. Please leave a like. Subscribe. Please subscribe. Please tell your friends. Please tell your friends about this wonderful YouTube. I'm trying to grow it. And please watch. Just watch as much of it as you can, because I need watch time basically to get official out here. So thank you guys so much for all of this. If